Hello again, everyone. Galidorn back again, playing Call of Dragons. It's been quite some time since my last episode on this, but a lot has gone on since joining the Alliance. I'm going to show you a couple of big things that happened and discuss my progression as well. First of all, I'm going to talk about where I am at the moment in terms of my development. Then I'm going to show you the conclusion to the war that I talked about in my last episode. And then I'm going to finish up with the taking of some gates that happened after the war as we attempted to solidify our northern border. So I decided that I'm going to need to hurry up and get to Tier 3 troops. And to do that, I need to get, of course, my Hall of Order from level 13 to 14.
Papa needs a new pair of everything.
Which is my next main objective. And then after that, I will need to research Conscription 2 right here, so I can progress on towards, you can see the next tier of the troops. So that's the gate into getting into these tiers, because I need to do this to be able to contribute more to my alliance in terms of the damage I'm doing in behemoth fights and in war as well. So of course, I'm going to need a level 14 hall to get all that done. And to do that, I'll need a level 13 mana refinery to get that done. I'll need a level 13 wall, which is going to require me to have a level 13 hospital in order to do that. As you see here. Okay, so that's my building plan. And in regards to my policies, I was going into the Legion expansion policies quite a bit, because that's another thing I need to do to contribute, is get my Legion numbers up. I've discussed that before. But as you can see, my prestige is going down, so I've had to slack back a little bit and go into some ones that are taking less prestige and build up my prestige a bit more. Also, as I've become more comfortable in the amount of speed ups that I've been receiving through various things, through events, through collecting quests and stuff, I've been dipping in and using my my speed ups quite a lot more liberally in building and in research, as well as training. So I'm quite comfortable now in using my speed ups that I have built up. So I'm going to be using my speed ups quite a bit in the next progression to try and get ahead into the Hall of Order upgrade. Also, I've become less hesitant about dipping in and using my resources that I have built up in my stockpiles in order to advance ahead. I've been getting quite a bit, again, through quests and various other things in the game. So I'm not afraid of using those. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what happened in our finale of the war. Okay, so it started out after the Alliance had taken the gate back. I don't have any footage of that because I wasn't online when it happened. But however, I did get there when the skirmishing started. It's those two little green things there, that's me on the other side of the gate being foolish. So here you can see where some probing started to happen. We were trying to entice them into attacking through the gate. And here you can see the gate is garrisoned. I had put some troops in there. So like I said before, that's what does a lot of damage, is all the troops that you have piled up. It's like a huge rally, but it's also barricaded within in the gate, very strong defensive position. Now there you can see the Oko and LL, the opposing alliances, were on the other side massing. And then the attack, they start to come through and push the gate. They send a rally. You can see the rally there in the middle. But you can see here with the big red circle, they have deployed a behemoth. So they're fighting the rally and the behemoth deployed. It's a rock. You can see the wings flapping there. So this was their big push. And again, there's me being a bit foolish. I got on the other side to do some fighting and quickly died. It's one of my legions. That's me going back there. My other legion is standing behind the gate, being prudent. And we're working down the rock here. Sorry, just had to put that in there. So here you can see us, we're finishing off the rock.
Austin with a
and they had sent another one. They had sent a bear in.
You should just tell me what happened. All right, fine. Tell me when you want to.
I was, attacked by a bear last night.
What?
And the rally is still there. So they threw 2 behemoths at the gate at this point, and we're holding. As you can see, the gate is a big strong point, and they were trying to get us to come through, but we stayed behind until, of course, we had defeated the rally and the behemoth, and then we started to push through. And as we were pushing through to establish the bridgehead, they threw another behemoth at us. So they threw 3 behemoths at us. And this was, I guess, kind of foolish because it didn't seem to really follow it up at this point quickly enough. You can see them coming behind, trying to follow it up. But we pulled back at this point using the gate again. Then we pushed out after we had blunted their charge, so that had weakened them greatly. They couldn't send another behemoth against us, so we moved out onto the bridge and developed the strength on the bridge, gathered the strength, moved methodically forward. Again, they came and tried to battle for the bridge, but we broke it fairly easily. And then we had a good force. They had basically spent themselves at this point, and it was just a matter of time really from this point. So we stayed closely packed together. We made sure that we got the other end of the bridge pretty much secured, and ground down the forces and broke them up before spreading out. Apparently we're starting to move forward in. Again, slowly, trying not to get too... It was actually very impressive looking back on it now. The slow movement forward, the building, making sure that you had all the troops behind, not unneedlessly sacrificing a lot of troops. So as you can see here, they have really broken and really pushed them off. They're trying to regroup, so they've left this territory at the other end of the bridge, this Alliance Keep and this Alliance Tower, fairly open, and we're going to start going for those. And you can see some people are going for the tower, some people are driving back any counterattack forces. Now here again, they mount a counterattack. They managed to drive us off, but we came back. We consolidated on the edge of the bridge. We made sure to draw back to not get cut off too much on the other side. So we let them come to us, let them get spread out, and then once that counterattack was broken, then again we consolidated and pushed forward as a group. Now really the enemy has very little left, and we're basically going to start to have our way in the front section of the enemy alliance. If you remember, I said that there was 2 alliances here actually allied with each other. So this is a smaller alliance now that we're in the territory of assaulting their tower and their keep. We decided to focus on the tower, as the keep is not really essential. As you can see, as we're trying to take down this tower, this would break their influence over this area, so they did try to mount a massive counterattack here to try to take us at the tower, but we had people peel off. We didn't become hyper-focused on the tower. We knew that we had to drive off the counterattacks. So you see why some people are still working on the tower. Other people are protecting the flanks. This part here, they did try to mount a big counteroffensive.
There was a firefight!
Coming around the flank to try to cut us off in the salient we had made attacking the tower. The fight became actually quite intense at this point.
Fuck it. I'm doing it. It is.
That was actually a second tower that they built as a diversion area to keep us away from the main tower. You see that we taken it down and then we go back to the other one. As you can see, they use that in conjunction with that counterattack. So after the diversionary tower had come down, they put up another one there actually, trying to do it again. but we weren't really going to fall for it, so I went over and started to do it, I guess, trying to draw them in, but they quickly just realized that wasn't really going to work. At this point, we are in pretty much control, so we're just settling in to destroy the keep and the main tower that they had built. You can see our legions spreading out, doing harassing attacks, just basically destroying and driving off any kind of opposition that's left. Because at this point, it was fairly certain that we had depleted them down. So basically, that's really where the war ended. We contented ourselves with destroying the keep and the tower. As you can see, they built another one, but they really had nothing left, and they knew at this point that the smaller alliance was basically done for, because it really only occupied a small amount of territory on the other side of the gate. So now, after that war for the gate, the alliance decided to move on and take the remaining 2 gates to our northern border, between our current region of Calthea and the region of Hollandale. So this is the level 2 pass. You can see here that we're going to attack. We're going to set up a rally. One of the officers is going to set up a rally to attack and take this pass from the Darklings. It has not been taken yet by anyone, so that's why you see it in white. The gate here to the north, the blue, is the one we just took. So now we're going to move on to the right here, and you see these 2 white gates. These are the next on the agenda, and that will take us through and secure the entire border, as you can see, to this region. So you can see here our alliance leader has marked this no solo attack. I did clarify it was once the rally is attacked, can you attack it solo? It's not a good idea, no. Leave the rally, and you'll see why later, because the rally is the main thing that takes this, and it has to be reinforced because the wall action will do quite a lot of damage to the rally as it attacks. So that's why it says no solo attack there. Everyone has to be ready to reinforce the rally as it attacks. So as you can see here, this is where our rally lead went in and started in on the gate. So you can see the numbers are going down. As the numbers get down, each individual person who has a legion in the rally should be keeping track of how much casualties their rally is taking, because you don't want your individual legion to be wiped out within. So when you get down to a certain point, under half, about a third, you should withdraw, and that will give space for someone else to come in with a full legion and reinforce. I'll show you that later when we attack the second gate, how that works. So you can see there, someone just went in. They went into the rally, and another person. So there are people coming out, people going in. As you can see, it takes quite a lot to take one of these gates. So it takes a very concentrated effort by a large alliance to actually break through and take one of these gates from the Darkling forces that are guarding it. And there you go, victory. So we've taken it. Now, I didn't get to participate in that. They wanted everyone to start off with either tier 3 and tier 4 troops, which I don't have.
Can I come too?
So I mean, that's the reason I said before why I want to get tier 3 and tier 4. But you can stay there and reinforce. Also, you get some very nice rewards when you clear it. As you can see here, I got a relocation, a lot of gems. So that was it's a very big bonus for everyone individually in the alliance to get that. Now, if we move over here, this is going to be the second target, the second objective. As you can see, you can rally, you can attack it by yourself, but as I'm going to show you, it's very important that you just stay back and you reinforce the rally. And another thing that's important to do is once you take the gate, is to secure it with a tower, because actually to attack the gate, you need a tower bordering it. As you can see here, we had built a tower, and you can see the area of influence and the yellow shaded area that allowed us to touch the gate and therefore to attack and gain it for the Alliance. Now, once you've done that, it's important to build another tower to secure the far end of the bridge. So as you saw there, that's what we took up doing. Okay, so now here we see the rally being set up to attack the second gate. And this one I will actually get to participate in because I'm here. And in the previous one, I wasn't there in time.
Slow? They called you slow! How dare you call me that?
To reinforce. I had marksman troops and they wanted magic, and then to switch them back and forth. It took me quite a while to get there. And by the time I got there, I couldn't really swap in. But I will be able to participate in this one, and I'll show you how that goes. So here again, they're moving forward. You see the rally. They attack. And I tried to reinforce there, but it's already at maximum. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to get in because everyone's reinforcing whenever they think they can. So I'm just here, I'm just tracking the number of the rally. And when I think it's getting down and people are already switching in, I'm going to try and switch in. As you can see, I attempt to switch in quite a number of times. There's a little flag there on the side. When you examine the rally, see that join rally there? So you click that, and that allows you to march in. And if there's no space for my legion, it's not going to let me in. So when I think my legion will be able to join based on the numbers there, I click to join the rally. And there I went in. So I'm part of the rally now, and you can see, if you click here, see there I am, I'm in the rally, and I can track my legions there, fighting, and see their numbers. Now, what I did was I got out of that screen, and I kept looking at my little monitor over on the side. And when it got down to such a level, I took a look, and I decided that around 20,000 I was going to pull out. And that would click that little arrow at the side, and I would be able to pull out, because I didn't want my legion being destroyed in there. So you see, I got to 20,000 and then I left. And that allows someone else to go in and fill up the rally. So it keeps the rally filled up right to the end. So as you can see here, it's another victory as it will go down. And you get those juicy rewards as well. And the little congratulations banner that comes up, and everybody can see it. All the other alliances can see what your alliance has achieved. And we take a look again at the things that everybody in the alliance will receive, not just those who participated. And here we see the start of building the tower on the side of the second gate. Right here, this is where I'm participating in. That's the tower being built on the side of the first gate. So that's what my alliance and I have been up to. Lots of interesting stuff. I hope you enjoyed that little look into my progression and my work with the alliance. And always, guys, thanks for watching.